Happy 17th of December, Commanders. Rocket here. I've got a Watcher of Realms video for y'all enjoyment. We're talking limited heroes. What I believe the top 5 are, the reasons, and a little bit how you can use each one and how to gear them. Just a pretty quick video. We're not going to go too in depth. I don't have all the limiteds that I believe are the best. So that being said, I can't really do a how-to or video on the ones I do not have, but I can tell you what they're good for. So let's get into it. Let's get into the gallery. First off, Kagiri. Kagiri is one of those limited heroes that if you invest heavily into him, he is in many cases the number 1 DPS in the game, specifically for the Abyss boss, and people use him in the Matrix as well, but in Abyss he is pretty much number 1. However, I will say that you need to have his A5 in order for him to really shine. His A3 is okay, but for him to do the things and back the team up like he needs to get those top scores, you're going to need him A5. So if you have Kagiri, or if a banner comes up, I suggest pulling him. And if subsequent batters come up after that, just get more copies. If you can A3 him, you're almost sure to be able to get 35k in Abyss as long as you got the other heroes. Maybe even 60k. So, very powerful hero. It's probably, I would say, my number 1. At his A5 though. I have him A0. It just doesn't get the job done. So Wukong. Wukong, I have passed on banners. I believe the Poison Trio or the Nastia banner was up in his last limited, and I just didn't have quite enough summons the one before that, so I think I was 10 summons short. So I didn't get him. I wish I did, because his banners do come up. And A3 he's decent, but A5 he just, that's where he does everything. So that being said, prepare to heavily invest into Wukong, at least a year's worth of guild boss raids, daily guild boss raids. Okay. But you do get him to that point, you'll use him all the time. In Abyss, he's very often Morden A5. Is that A5 Morden? Yeah, it is. It is too. So Morden is a beast, but Wukong is usually right up there. It depends who you want to do the last shield. So Wukong also great for GVG. Okay. So if you're using them in GVG, it's great. You can run them in the Watcher. That's another thing I will bring up. For both Wukong and Kagiri, the Watcher faction has exclusive amulet or bangle amulet, and it's 8% damage just straight up. So you can run, some people running Wukong in GVG with Ageless Wrath, and then no, not Ageless, Hell's Lament. They're running him with Hell's Lament. And as long as you can have the rest of the team backing up the damage that needs to get done to take out whatever's in front of him before the Fool can really cast too many shields. You can run him in that. You can run him in Kata. Same with Kagiri. You can run him in Hell's Lament, Cataclysm. Okay. Soulbound Arcana, of course. So yeah, Wukong, Kagiri, probably the top two limiteds. I would say the most DPS, the most versatility. I mean, you see Wukong and Kagiri both in arena all the time. The Watcher's very, very strong for single target. Yeah, okay, that... Now, we're not really gonna go... These heroes here, they kind of came out as a one-time thing, so we're not gonna go into them. But... Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, we're not going to go into that. Yeah, obvious. She would be number one if... Man, it was a tough choice between Wukong, Kagiri, and Diao. You can get away without Diao if you have Wukong and Kagiri, but you can't get away if you only have Diao without Wukong and Kagiri. So it's a tough choice. I will say Diao Chan's a much more cost-effective hero to invest in. Once you get her A3, it's pretty much as far as you go. But A1 is a necessity. And I mean, if you go into arena, I mean, you just look. She's number 1. She's number 3. She's number 1, right? So, I mean, no brainer there. No brainer there, all right? Yeah. She is amazing. Must have, cheap investment. Could be number 1. Healers are always kind of hard to place number 1. Oh, but Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn, I do not have. Okay. Now, she is going to start to do some pretty cool things in Matrix, especially with this new Northerner Arbiter tank. Ho! That will be the way. So if there's a pick your own limited coming up, I would highly suggest getting Gwendolyn, because she does not come around very often. And yeah, I can't wait to get her. Try it out. Hopefully I get that new Arbiter tank. And then we're going to have to go with Moradin. Moradin, you've seen once you get his A5, he's just crazy damage. You can use him in... I use him in Arena. He's in my Arena single target team. Okay. So, he's in there, Nasty and Numera team. And they do okay. They do okay. The defenses aren't the best, but they do pretty good on the attacks. So you can use Moradin there, right? And then I actually use him in Abyss as well. And he is number 2, only rivaled by an A5 Numera. So, and he jumps around. He's a tactician, so you can use him really cool places in the Malrix trials up top there, especially if you're using Nerissa or whatever. He gets HP back. He's got a great bond skill. He is on my top 5. So yeah, those are the reasons. And Moradin, he's got crazy crit damage, so you can run him in a crit damage build with one crit damage main, I would say. Sometimes 2. If you got the crazy gold rolls on attack bonus, you could run 2, but 1 and 2 I find is best. Yeah, that's the top 5 exclusives that I am picking right now. but I'm going to be going for Gwendolyn because I don't have her, and I see good things. Okay, that's it. That's all. Nice and short and sweet. If you stayed till the end, I appreciate your time.